Let's talk about where most investor properties are
Yeah.
in relation to, let's say, storm surge, in relation to like a river flooding, stuff like that.
Yeah, most of our properties are not in flood zones. A flood zone would be where your highest risk of flood would be. And your properties are not generally surrounded in neighborhoods, but with the last name Beach. It's not Jacksonville Beach or Neptune Beach or Atlantic Beach. These are Ponte Vedra Beach. These are beaches in Jacksonville. And the reason that we put you in workforce housing is because we want to make sure that your home prices and your home rents have the appropriate ratio. Well, anything with the last name Beach has way too high prices to support the rents to be able to deliver positive cash flow for you. So a healthy byproduct of that is that most of you are not going to be in flood zones as well. Your homes, for the most part, are in neighborhoods that were built out 30, 40, 50 years ago in established neighborhoods that are inland, usually 20 miles or 30 miles from the beach or from a significant water source.
Yeah, got it. So that provides its own resilience as well, right?
And I will say, if you do happen to be in a flood zone, listen, we manage over 5,400 homes. So there are some clients that are in flood zones. If that's the case, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because in every investment, if it is in a flood zone, we would have secured flood insurance as a part of your investment. And so you would be protected against flood as well. I don't want to give the impression that if you're in a flood zone that you're not protected. You're actually even more protected with insurance because you would have flood insurance as a part of the investment.
Got it. Drew Barnhill actually put something interesting here. He's saying, and Drew is like the master of research. I have not verified this, but he says, Jacksonville is not in a bad hurricane zone. According to the NOAA data, same risk as New Jersey for hurricane property damage. And that's based on 100 years of data.
That's really interesting. I've never, so I know what Drew was talking about here as far as our risk of hurricanes and damage from that is a lot lower than the perception, a lot lower than other parts of Florida. But I didn't relate it to another state that many people would assume has a very low risk.
Yeah.
I think that's really interesting. We haven't had, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to knock on wood, and I hope that works here, but we have never had a direct hit from a major hurricane.
Yeah.